Government. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
It is good. We just heard Patrick talk about a really, really hot weekend coming up. Well, there is a lot of activity going to be going on. A lot of folks are going to New Salem this coming Friday night, Saturday night.
Saturday night, yeah.
And barbecue all day long. And, of course, we got the 1945 Dade County Fair next Tuesday on the 4th. So a lot of activity going on. Just be safe out there and drink plenty of liquid.
It's just terrible. I mean, but I've seen force like this before. We went through them before. We've went some pretty moderate ones, but we've had some, that really have been like this. It's that time of the year, but you just have to be careful and drink a lot of water, and do that. But we've got a lot going on, in the county, trying to get, of course, the big thing, last week and week before last, and still going on is our budget. We did adopt our budget. They said that, at our last meeting, and the 26 is already come and gone, and I've not asked Paula yesterday. I did not get a count of how many appeals that we had on the taxes, but that was the last day. 26 was to appeal your property value of your property, and I know there were several. I mean, several came in the office and had never appealed, and they didn't know really what the process was, and I pointed them down the hall. But that's kind of came and went. So we'll see how that goes, and then and we'll be advertising. I think Don maybe we advertise one, but when we actually be setting the millage rate and all. So, but that's a big thing. But then we got a lot going on out. We're finishing up that Billy and the crews up there this morning. We're going to try to get finished with that road up there we got going there by the railroad, the emergency exit out for the people up at the north end, and get back on that. We had one guy there had to move right at the end of it, right where we tie into the county road there. Had to move this building that he had his RV in there, and it was actually on railroad. He didn't realize it on railroad right away that we'll be on the road anyway. It's not a big deal, but we're getting that taken care of this morning. He is, or yesterday, and we'll be back up there working today, and then we'll go on into next week and try to get that finished. And then also we were going to go ahead and start the actual where the elections building's going. Finally got that nailed down, and actually what grade we want on it now. And we were going to do that, and also down where the shelter's at the same time. But then it kind of hit us in the face about the July the 4th celebration that's going on down there, the 1945. We didn't want to tear everything up because over there is parking. They use that as overflow, and so we're going to wait till the day after. That Wednesday or Thursday, and we'll start on that because that'll be a pretty major thing over there in the parking area, getting that down to grade. But he did go on down. We got our dozers and all down. We went ahead and clipped, and we're ready to start hauling chert on the down where the shelters will go there. So that'll be something that we'll be kind of working jointly on, during about the same time. Because once we put our loader over there in our chert pit that we own, we like to do all we can out of it before we move it because it's kind of a pain to move the thing over there in and out. So that's going on. As soon as we get those two dirt pads finished up, we're ready right now to start our paving. But the way the weather's going, it's not hurting us, anyway, because this is paving weather. It's going to be hot, and so we'll get those two taken care of, and then we're going to immediately get on our blacktopping, of our roads, that we do every year.
All right, a lot of things happening this time of year, and you're going to watch down there. If you go to the city parking lot, you'll see that construction, the voter registration office complex, if you will, start the day after the 4th of July.
Yeah, that's right. Have you, this is something else I meant to ask you. We were talking about taxes and about our millage rate. Have you had anyone from the school board on here about how they're going on theirs right now? How they're
they just passed their budget, $22 million, and as it looks right now, they're waiting just like the county. They're waiting on the digest to see what it's going to look like. But according to the superintendent, they're just waiting on that. And of course, they'll have the hearings for the if they accept the growth or if not.
Exactly, because that's critical right there. More, it's just because that's about 70% of your taxes that you pay, and then we get the rest, to operate the county.
I did not get a feeling from him that other than accepting the growth, if they decide to do that, there wouldn't be an increase.
Well, that's what I want to hear. That's what I like to hear. Because
Obviously they've got to wait till all the numbers come in.
Exactly.
That's the feeling I got from him. Commissioner, how can they? Unless you got something else?
No. That's just it's 423-667-8999. That's my cell. Most people know that number. If they don't, it's easy to find. And all our other commissioners are listed on our website, and our office number 657-4625. And as always, just call me and come by the office, and if there's anything I can do or any questions I can answer for you, I'll sure do it. And we just appreciate everyone working for us, and I hope they appreciate Dade County and what a place it is to live. Look around you. I'm telling you, it's a good place.
Absolutely. Happy 4th, and we will talk with you next week. All right. Thanks a lot. Coming up on the top of